Farms. We had a little stuff going on this week. We bought this used mower to work on or keep our lot mowed out here, and Matt has the deck off of it. It was missing a belt and needed some welding, so he's fixing that. Got some power unit work going on, getting those serviced, ready to set. In the previous videos, you know, I've been marking levees. I've about got that done. Let's see what else. We bought a little chore tractor for around the lot here. Looks like it's gotten in some mud. But anyway, little 32 horse tractor. Got a box blade and a little finish mower to keep things mowed. Some pallet forks to move stuff around here in the shop. But anyway, those little tractors are handy. Let's see what else we got here. Today we're going to put up some levees and do some spraying. Yeah, so moving along here. A lot of stuff to get done. All of our rice chemical is here. Bean chemical sitting here. So we got some things to do. Anyhow, that's what we're up to. Shane and Colin are on their way in. Shane's going to spray some rice fields. I'm going to put the levees up right behind them. The guys probably won't come in today. I texted them earlier and gave them the option. If they want to come in and do levee gates today, we can. We're expecting some rain tomorrow, so if we don't get those levee gates in, then we will, we'll be cutting levees because can't get too much water standing in them right now. So we'll have to cut holes in them to let the rice field drain. And that creates a mess because they tend to wash out. So you end up running into a situation where you kind of got to get the levee gates in when you can, or you got a mess on your hands later. Sometimes it's like a 60% chance you'll have a mess later. Right now I'm going to get the 8420 out of here, park it over here to the side so I can get my levee plow tractor out. Actually, it might be better just to take the 9330 out. We got everything jammed in the sheds because we had a storm the other night that was supposed to have had hail in it. Let's see if I can get this out without getting muddy. It looks like I can. So let's just do that. Now I get my plow tractor out of here. We checked our weld the other day where we fixed the levee plow. Yeah, she looks like she's holding. Colin and Braxton are about to be out of school in a couple of days. That means that they're going to be spending some more time on the farm. Quite have enough shed space to keep all of our stuff in, but pretty close. And made it this far in the video, I'll tell you, there are some big things happening on so-and-so farms. And that's all I'll really say. But if you follow along with us, you're going to find out soon enough. When I say big things, I don't mean like we're getting like a new truck or nothing. I mean life-changing things are happening. So stay tuned. We want you guys to be a part of that. We're very excited. Making a little bit of progress here on some levees. Running them all twice again. On my first trip across the field, then I'll come back and seed them. I don't know if I'm going to have enough seed to finish them, but I'm certainly going to try. It sounded like Matt might have came in today. We gave them the option to be off if they wanted. It sounds like Matt came in, so he and Colin are probably going to follow me around putting in levee gates, and I'm going to try to follow Shane around putting up levees. So that's the tentative plan for now. Levees every 180 feet. Probably could do it. I mean, you can do it 200, but we like to do 180 just to be on the safe side. It gives us an extra levee in the field, usually by the end of the field. This is one of the fields that we had corrections ran on this year, so the levees are straight. So we just set our GPS on 180 feet. Actually, we set it on 90 feet, and we run one levee at 90 foot at the top and one at the bottom, because those are always the hardest lands to water. We call each section in between levees a land. Some people call it a pan, some people call it a paddy. We call it a land. So 180 feet between each land, except on the top and the bottom we'll do a 90 foot one, because they really are just, they're hard to hold water on. Making levees isn't really that bad of a job. I try to take my time, because you only get to do it once, and you need them right. That determines how much water your rice gets for the rest of the year. If your rice doesn't get any water, you're in big trouble. Rice is our moneymaker crop. Rice is just where the better margins are at in today's economy, so that's what we have to focus on. I really like growing soybeans. They're a lot less tedious, and I don't know, I just like the way they look when they're growing. I like when we harvest them. I just like it. Rice is, like I've said before, it's like a child. You've got to babysit it, nurture it, watch it all the time. But it's also how we make our money, so you love to hate it, you hate to love it. Got a good stand of rice going. We planted really early, so we're having some grass problems, so we are having to spray an extra time, which is very, very costly. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You let it get grown up with grass, you will not have a good rice crop. It will cut your yields in half. Hop out here and check my seed. I've just got this levee and this levee over here, but I know I'm getting really low on seed, so hop up here and see where we're at. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Somehow we ended up with bean seed in here. That's awkward. Have to kill those with 2,4-D. So we got plenty to finish here. Want to keep hammering down. Let's do a quick check of our levee plow. You can kind of see how one of these is built. Everything throws the dirt to the middle. And used to we would have to make like 3 or 4 trips with a single levee plow, but we bought this one last year. It's a double, so now it's just 2 trips. And realistically, you can't tell a whole lot of difference with that one and that one. Some of these fields we could probably just make 1 trip, but we like to do 2 because we want a good tall levee, because we don't want blowouts. When the levees wash out, the water gets too deep and washes over them. You're walking out there with boots on and a shovel, and it's just no good. Take a look at the 335. Give you an idea how tall our levees are. I've kind of ran over that one a little bit, but the tractor bottoms out while I'm making the levees. Got to turn my strobe light off. It's about 9 o'clock. I got started about 6:30 this morning. Trying to stay ahead of Shane. Matt did come in. He's going to start putting in levee gates with Colin. Keep carpet in the 335. I'm pretty picky about my cab cleanliness. Really, you don't have to touch the steering wheel on the second trip. You didn't have to touch it on the first trip because we auto steered it. And it'll just ride like a train on a rail. Go fill up with seed here just as soon as I get done, because I don't have enough to go where I'm going to be going next. Moving on to another field here. Got a little action going on. Got Shane spraying right over there. He's spraying right in front of us. And then we're doing the same job, pulling levees. I always like it when everybody kind of works in close proximity. You got more than one machine moving around. Gives you something to look at while you're working. So we're set on 90 feet. We're going to look for our second line. We're on odd numbers, so we'll look for number 7. And we'll dive in on that one. So number 7's coming up. We'll go ahead and hit that GPS button here. There it goes. It's found its line. Go out in the field here and get lined up. shop. Shane said something went down with the spray rig. Said that something happened under the hood and filled the cab with antifreeze, the floor of the cab. So I don't know, maybe heater core or something. I don't know. I'm saying stuff that I don't even know. I'm sure it's a line there, close there somewhere. But I finished those 2 fields we were in, and I'm gonna go get my wife and Cooper, and we're gonna go to a strawberry patch and pick some strawberries. Braxton is out of town this weekend. He had a baseball tournament, so he is with the baseball team. It always feels weird when you do 26 mile an hour after you've been running 6 or 7 mile an hour all day. We actually had a really productive day so far. Would have been a real good one had the sprayer stayed together. But it is a Sunday and it is Mother's Day, so we're not going to spend the entire day away from the women in our life. Unfortunately, Mother's Day falls in a busy part of the year where usually we're trying to get planted. This year we're trying to get irrigation going, so same with Father's Day. It falls in a busy time of year. Holidays are, I'm not one of those people who like to shut everything down for holidays. I like to be off of work, off my real job, but there's always something to be done on the farm. This part of the world starts to look different as spring passes and summer comes. Before too long there'll be levees out in all these fields and water standing and beans up. It'll be green for a long time, and then hot and dry and wet, and just lots of different things going on. Hot and dry, and then wet in the fields because we'll be irrigating, but our dry land stuff, hopefully we get plenty of rain this summer. Back to full of levees. This is my last 110 acres I'm going to do. Pretty wide space levees. I'm playing a guessing game. Got on Google Earth and see where the last farmer had his, and mapped those out, probably down to within a couple feet, and doing them that way. I didn't survey these like I usually do because they're fairly straight, so it's more than just an accurate guess. Field's a little more rough, but second trip won't be as bad. One of the co-ops is coming out to spray this because our spray rig is down. So anyway, here's to it. Guys, I'm seeding my last levee for the night. Been a pretty good day, a couple of breakdowns, but all in all we did get quite a bit ahead of the rain. So once again, we appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, comment.